Well, hello there. I'm Eileen from Northern Light Tarot. I just want to apologize that I haven't been here for a few weeks now. I'm so sorry. All I can say is, I guess, to slightly quote Queen Elizabeth, this has been immensis, horribilis for me. I had quite a difficult month in one way and another. I will be going into that, but not today. But to let you know that I'm here, I'm back, and today I'm going to undertake a pick a card reading for you. The title of today's reading is he or she thinking about you? What is it that they're just, too afraid to tell you right now? So, having said that, what I'm going to do is change the screen so that now you have a much closer up view of the cards. So, first of all, picture your person in your mind, imagine them, and then choose between these three sets of cards here. So, this is set of cards number one, this is set of cards number two, and this is set of cards number three. So I'll just give you a little moment now to choose your deck, and please feel free to, pause the reading for a moment so that you can have a good look and see which deck you're drawn to. Okay, so right now let's go ahead here. I'm going to place aside deck of cards number two and deck of cards number three. So, first of all, I can go ahead with this lovely little beautiful deck here. Okay, so let's go ahead. So, spirit guides and the universe, please can you channel your energies through me and into the cards for this reading? Thank you so much. Okay, so let's first of all split this deck and place down five cards. Okay, so let's go ahead now. So we begin with the lover's energy. So now the lover's energy, this is of course about love. And it can truly represent a choice that needs to be made regarding love. So think about how this could apply, to your specific situation. I am going to take some more now immediately. And the thing with the lover's energy, it's a big decision, okay? A very, very, very significant, it can be truly life-changing decision when it comes to love here, okay? Oh, okay, so we have the Queen of Wands. So, are you the Queen of Wands here? For some of you, you absolutely are. And I see, like, for some of you, that there's almost like a connection that is almost like psychic, I'm getting, okay? I say that because I'm very drawn to this, little mystical black cat down here. I'm getting like the sixth sense kind of energy, and I'm getting like for some of you, like this person that's on your mind, they could truly be with somebody else right now. And it's kind of like you both know that the only way for you to be together is for them to absolutely make what truly is like the biggest decision that they've ever made. Okay? We've got Leo, Aries, Sag energy here. Let's continue. Oh, yes, we do. And I'm very, very drawn. Actually, there's something that's happened over the summer months or is going to happen over the summer months here. Let's continue. So we have the Eight of Swords. So energy, obsessive energy, feeling a sense of feeling trapped. Okay, so this is all about a big decision to do with you, to do with being with you. And there is something very much here about obsessional thought and thinking about you, and presently feeling as though that's as far as it can literally go in this moment. That's just in this moment, though. Okay? Let's take another. The Wheel. Okay? Extremely significant. This is about, it's almost like they're really feeling that this connection with you is fated. It's meant to be. And it's almost like they want to like skip like to another dimension and another place. So that it's almost like an instant transformation. This is what they're after. This is what they wish could happen. It's almost like they wish they didn't need to make this choice and decision. They just wish that it just, how do I describe it? Like that things could have been, it's almost like they want to rewrite their timeline. I'm getting that for some of you. They literally wish that their timeline was different so that the big choice and decision that needs to be made, it's not an issue. It doesn't need to be made. Because instead, you are with them, okay? There is something like that coming through here. Let's continue. Now, so the Moon energy. This is about the realization, the understanding, the deep down knowing, okay, that that life isn't like offering them that right now, that they can't go back in time, they can't rewrite the timeline because this is where they find themselves, and so therefore now they have to choose their path. Okay, the Moon energy. Now there is something here very much about, that it's kind of like that there is a worry, a fear, and an anxiety with making this ultimate choice, okay? There could be something literally about a backlash, about that, that ultimate sting in the tail here. Yeah, because they want to, the Page of Swords can be literally about, literal things being exposed, things being out in the open, the closing of one chapter, and the closing of one chapter, the previous chapter, it's kind of like they already know that it's not gonna be easy, okay? There could be backlash, there could be, even gossiping and like harsh words being spoken, okay? I want to take another for this Lover's energy. Oh my goodness. They're absolutely obsessed with you. And the thing is that with all of these cards that surround this devil, it's kind of like, I feel like you two, you may have had difficult times, or that however much they feel like however much they've just tried to move beyond this connection, because there will be many scenarios for this connection, not just the one that I've mentioned. No matter how much they may feel at times that this is too hard or this is too difficult, still they just cannot stop thinking about you. And there's something rising up here. It's kind of like what I'm getting is like a new way to view this. And that's why I'm seeing that Queen of Wands, the Sun, and the Wheel of Fortune. But the thing is that the path isn't the easiest. But they want this with you. We've got the Ten of Cups. You know, this tells me just how much they love you. Absolutely. This is the card of absolute emotional completion. Okay? You feel it's just so clear. They love you. Let's take another. And they are very aware that it's kind of like this can come across in two ways. They're very aware of the barriers, but they also want to kind of do what it takes. Okay? It's kind of like they want better standards for themselves. Okay? So take it as it resonates. I'm going to leave this card for a moment. What I'm going to do now is take some letters here. And let's see what comes through. And, you know, are they thinking about you? Oh, yeah. And there is so much they want to say. Like, let's look at these majors, okay? We've got it all going on here, okay? It's powerful. This shows me the depth of passion that they have for you, actually. This tells me that their emotions regarding you, they fluctuate. However, it's always just so absolutely intense, okay? We can't deny just how intense this is. And it's almost like I get that they're scared to tell you, like, everything that they go through inside of their mind when it comes to you, okay? That's what they're truly scared of. Like, that if you knew just how intensely they felt, that concerns them. Let's take these letters now. We have X. For some of you, this is your X, okay? We have January, M, T, could be initials. We have T and E. We have N, 10. Something about 10 years, 10 months. We have M. We have R. We have P. And we have I. So take a look at these letters and see, what's coming through for you there. Now I'm going to take some symbols. Okay. So, well, we knew this. We have love and we have the wheel again. And we have the number 4, this little ditty spoon here, and this snowman. So let have what comes through for you with these symbols. Okay, so I'm going to take this final card. Before I do, I just want to mention I do offer private readings. All of the details there are below in the description box. So now let's take a look. So we have the 4 of Swords. So I like this because we had the 8, which is about sort of being very, very stuck and feeling very obsessed, like overthinking everything, but there's no like real movement with that. What I do love about the 4 of Swords is the fact that there is a recovery period, okay? There is always recovery after the 4 of Swords. So let's expand upon that. Okay. Honest and open conversations. And I feel like that's the conversation they're going to have with themselves at a certain point. And there we go, the full energy. So there is something here about an open, honest truth coming through. And then, like, that is the start of a new journey. And what I get here is that very strongly could be, the journey with you. Now, before I go, I have a friend, Michelle, who does retreats, okay? Healing retreats. And I just want you to know that she's got one coming up in June and that all of the details are below in the description box. It's in North Carolina and it's the 18th to the 23rd of June and all of the details are there. And I wish that I was closer. I'm in the UK, but it looks absolutely amazing. Okay, there's just so much going on with it. You need to go and check out that link. Okay, I'm not being paid or anything for this. It's just she is a friend of mine, and I know just how much she's devoted to her work. Okay, truly devoted, and she's been a fantastic friend to me. And it is all about your healing journey, okay? And I do believe that this is just so important. That there are times in our lives when things can just become like either too much or we know that it's just time to now it's time to give ourselves some true devotion, okay? So I would very much urge you to check that out. Now I'm going to move on to set of cards number 2. Okay. So now let's move on to set of cards number 2. Are they thinking about you right now? What is it that they are too afraid to say? So let's take a look. Okay. So I'm going to shuffle this deck a couple of times. And now I'm going to split this deck. And let's first of all place down 5 cards. So let's take a look. So, we seem to have some kind of a theme here coming through in these decks, okay? Judgment is about it. This is, again, it can be about a very strong, big decision, but it's certainly connected to like a rebirth, to almost like a letting go, but not in the way that you may think. It's about like, oh, how do I describe it? A revelation, okay? A revelation about you. So let's take some more. Ace of Pentacles. So immediately we get, yes, they're thinking about you. It's a revelation, and it's about a brand new beginning, and it's about it being in the 3D. It's about working from the foundation upwards, okay? So take this as it resonates. Has your person been, wishy-washy or non-committal, or have you two not truly connected yet, if you see what I mean? Because what I'm getting here is they literally, internally, they've had this revelation and they've made this choice, but they may not yet have said this to you, okay? They may not yet have said, I want to begin with you, or I want to start again with you. Because that's what the Ace of Pentacles is about, brand new beginnings in the 3D. We've got earthy energy here, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Let's take another. Yeah, they're holding it in. Four of Pentacles. So this is, I feel like this is like fear-based. I feel that your person can feel very, very unstable when they put themselves out there, when they kind of like take chances, take risks. They could be an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. They don't need to be, but maybe they got a bit of like they could even be fixed at, like, they seem to be kind of holding on, but it's not getting them anywhere by being the way that they're being, okay? I'm getting cardinal as well, yeah. There's something about the way that they hold on to their security, okay? See, in those terms. Let's take another. Oh, yeah. 10 of Pentacles. Well, that's beautiful. So they're extremely serious about you, okay? 10 of Pentacles is called the retirement card. This is about having amassed, like, everything throughout life, and it's with another person. And that person is you. And this is like a revelation to them. This is so important to them. They are very fearful about sort of letting like the cat out of the bag, like about making themselves vulnerable by putting it all out there to you, okay? Because this is what they want with you. They want to build from the ground up, but they want to get to the 10 of Pentacles with you, okay? Let's continue. Oh my goodness, this can be about marriage proposals. Okay, look at this. 10 of Pentacles with the Knight of Cups. This is literal marriage proposal territory. It's, oh my goodness. This is lovely. Yeah. We could have Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn combination here. Okay. Let's continue. Yeah. Oh my goodness, the Empress. Yeah. They 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 think you're absolutely beautiful. Um, they want it all with you. Uh, this is the card of beauty, abundance, harvest, fertility, having babies together. Uh, yeah, this is really powerful stuff, actually. Really powerful. So this is about them literally being too worried to put it all on the line. Okay? There's no doubt about it. What I want to do now is let's take some letters, okay? And see what comes through. So we have Z and K. I, E, F, M, E, A, D, T, and N. So take a look at these letters and see, what's coming through for you. Initials, names. I'm getting the word time as very important. So, and I'm seeing fade. Like there is something about a resurgence. This could be somebody from some time ago. I'm seeing the name Zach. This could be a literal friend. Okay. Could be somebody you've literally just met. Or, yeah. Okay, let's take some symbols now. Let's see what we have. Little putty cat, love, guitar. Oh, two guitars, a band. Okay. Well, you both play the guitar, an instrument. We have this angel and a little button. Yeah, so there is something about marriage proposal here and going on to have children and all those sorts of things. That's very much coming through. I'm like seeing all stages of life. I'm seeing pets, I'm seeing babies, I'm seeing like the bit before where you truly enjoy each other's company one on one and your love develops. Okay. And yeah, and all of your holidays together, I'm seeing that as well coming through. There we go, take a little look. Really beautiful. So I'm going to take this final card now and then expand upon it. Before I do, I'd really like it if you could just bear with me for one moment, just to let you know about my friend Michelle. Now, I'm not being paid to mention this. She's a very good friend, and she's doing a retreat in North Carolina, 18th to the 23rd of June, and she has the most wonderful spirit. She's such a beautiful soul, so caring. And I just, I wish I was closer, and I wish I could go. But it's this beautiful retreat. It's all about self-discovery, healing, and I just did want to mention that for her. And if you're interested in looking into it further, all of the details are in the description box below. Okay, so now I want to head on into this final card. Oh my goodness, the Wheel of Fortune. Well, There it is. It really doesn't surprise me to see this here. They feel like they're destined to be with you. Well, and set of cards number one was very much like this as well, because we have the wheel there as well. So we're getting like a general sort of loving vibe theme running through these readings this evening. And it seems to me that they're kind of like they've got their mind set on you. That is the only way to describe it. And they feel like you're the one. There could be sticking points, like things that need to be figured out within them, so that they can open up to you and truly take this forwards. But to me, like, that is just the most beautiful energy that's just come through there to end this reading. If you'd ever like a personal reading with me, all of those details are down below in the description box. So now I'm going to move on to set of cards number 3. Okay. So then, let's move on to this set of cards number 3. Are they thinking about you? And what is it that they just can't tell you, or they're too scared to tell you? So let's go ahead and shuffle this deck several times. Okay, so let's now split this deck and place down 5 cards. Okay, so let's take a look. Okay, so 5 of Wands. Now, this is, we can't sugarcoat the 5 of Wands, okay? This is the card of chaos, okay? It can be internal chaos, and I'm getting here that they are fighting an internal battle, okay, when it comes to you. I mean, there could be something external here, as in, when we see the 5 of Wands, we can see workplace. We can see a lot of other people somehow in the mix. We can see like the energy just being whipped up. We can see like a person sort of surrounding both of you who may be not of the best character, if you see what I mean. Let's put it that way. Let's take some more for this 5 of Wands. Yeah, the Lovers. Okay. So I do suggest immediately also go back, look at set of cards number 1 and number 2. This Lovers features. So this is about a decision in love. Now, we've got clearly this absolutely potential for internal mayhem, chaos, struggle, like the mind going off in so many different directions. And it's all to do with you. It's to do with the fact that there is love involved, the love for you. Okay? Let's take another. How do they do this? So what we've got here is, I see eyes on this connection, actually. I'm definitely seeing that. And that there's something here about them having to make strategic moves towards you. Okay? They've got to figure this out. They've got to come up with a way to get closer to you, to make it a big decision to get closer to you. Take it as it resonates. Now, this can be a decision about themselves, okay? About the way that they are. They know that they are like an internal chaotic mess, and that they are they've got to figure it all out, okay? Again, take it as it resonates. But also, there is something about other eyes here. As I say, could be workplace. I'm getting like a place of, a structured workplace. Okay? Let's continue. 2 of Wands. So, yeah, like I'm getting, there is certainly something about both of you being in this workplace, and there's a lot in between you two. Okay? And there's eyes that have picked up the energy between you two. I'm definitely getting that for some of you. Now, there is also distance here. When we see the 2 of Wands, we see several things. We could see that you two are at a distance, and literally there's got to be a way to get, they're thinking there's got to be a way to get to you. And it's almost like I'm getting an energy of, how do I describe it? Like, there could be like that they want to move to be closer to you, something like that, but they're kind of like worried to bring that up, okay? That's coming through. I'm also getting, there's something about a foot in the past and one in the future, but they're stuck right now. And they want to build a future with you, but they've got to leave the past behind. They miss you like crazy. They miss you like crazy if there's like a distance, and even if there's not physical distance, like as in they're in another country or another state or something like that, like they feel like if they're not with you and like living with you and loving you and being with you, then their life isn't complete. I'm absolutely getting that, and I get that there's something very, very mutual going on here. I get that if they just spent all the time with you, they absolutely would. Yeah, this is about brand new beginnings. So this is about a big decision to absolutely manifest with you. There is no doubt about it here. And that Emperor. So this is about standards, barriers, boundaries. There's something about them feeling like they're too worried to say too much right now. So take that as it resonates. Let's take some letters now. So we have G, P, O, I, G, R, T, and N. So, I'm getting somebody there's an ocean between you two. That's for some of you. There's a music involved. One of you is a musician. There is something definitely about your locations being different coming through here. Okay. Let's now take some symbols. Okay, what do we have? Oh, first one out, music. Yeah, there is something about music here. We've also got a putty cat, the tree, a key, and the lock. The key and the lock. Okay, this can be about sharing a home. Did you meet on holiday? Was there music involved? You're going to be having pets and your life's going to grow together. You're going to get a house together. And you're going to have some sort of pet. That's beautiful. Okay. So now I'm going to take this final card. Before I do just want to mention one little thing to you. I hope it's okay. I have a very good friend called Michelle. And just so you know, I'm not being like paid or anything like that to talk about this. She is running a retreat from the 18th to the 23rd of June in North Carolina. It's a healing retreat. Okay. And she is a wonderful person. She has the most beautiful soul, beautiful energy, and I just wish I was closer because I would be there. And yeah, she's doing this incredible healing retreat. And I just want to let you know that all of the details are down below in the description box. So now, having said that, I'm going to move on to this final card. And also, I do offer private readings, and they're all below. So let's take a look. Oh my goodness, the judgment energy. Yeah. This is about like the ultimate rebirth. It's kind of like a sign from the heavens that's coming down here with this judgment energy. So, they do say, like out of chaos comes the next chapter. Okay. And that is what I'm getting here with this connection. Let's take some more. We've got the Nine of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Sun. So persistence, like in the end, you get there with persistence no matter what's in the way. That's what I see from the Nine of Wands. And I see that there could be very much like a big turnaround, like they want to have a really urgent conversation with you, and it's just all about how happy you make them, what's coming forwards, what they want to happen with you in the future. So that is a really beautiful reading, and I really hope that you found it helpful.